says, hi there, I spent 5 years in EQ. I never thought I could play again on a game that brings me back to those good years. Have you had a chance to play our game, or are you watching the VODs and stuff and just believing really hard? Have we ever approached Pirate Software about the game? No, we don't really approach people. The only time we approach people is every once in a while. There may be some people behind the scenes whose opinions we might be curious about, and then and I tend to be the one that's like, hey, can we pick your brain a little bit? But not Pirate Software.
Hey Keith.
Do you have time to
Stinkwall
take a
or
number 2 before
Napper, I guess,
Raffle?
is your
I think you do.
alternate there. Let me know. I've got
did I play
Sean's
Neocon?
stream
I did play
going
Neocon.
here. Let me know if you guys can hear him okay as well.
German cyberpunk MMO.
I need to crank him up
hey,
or
Byro.
anything like that.
Why not? He's a big name, lots of followers, fans, really open to games and devs. We don't really jock people. I don't know if you've noticed that about us, really. Like, we're just making our game and stuff. When people reach out to us, or when we sort of cross paths with people, we do that. But we don't look around and go, who's got the most followers? Can we make friends with them? Like, it just feels like that would be a, I'd be more excited if Nathan Napalm hopped in here again and hung out with us, or
you hear that,
Redbeard's
Nathan?
in here or something like that. Like
Redbeard.
I don't know, because we've kind of gotten to know them, and that's not to say that if someone like Pirate Software or freaking anybody came in and wanted to hang out with us and get to if somebody's
just kind of waiting to for stuff to kick off. I think the plan is to get some groups together and then fill out the groups with
if somebody comes in and
folks
just
from
hangs out with us
chat.
and friends and stuff, we're very friendly people, but we don't necessarily, it's not. Yeah, I've got really weird opinions personally about marketing and how we interact with people. I'm just fortunate that Ollie and Nick, to the best of my knowledge, have shared similar beliefs on stuff. I honestly, and this is going to sound like bullshit, or maybe it sounds weird or whatever, but I'm more the fact that I'd rather talk to you guys because you're in here, right? I don't really spend a lot of time going, geez, guys, if I could Oh, you were replying to somebody else. Edzilla was. My message was replying.
Shenanigans, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just reading shit and trying to stay caught up.
We're in ads right now. Nothing's happening anyway, but 8th Advec, if you can hear me, hope you're doing okay. Tsunami-san.
We just want to make a game that you guys are into, and keep you around. And if other people roll in, it's cool. It's rad. We've had some people that have good followings and stuff pop in and just be really cool. Watching Tangent come in and play during the playtest and just be really chill about it. Like you mentioned before, and we've had Redbeard in, and freaking Nathan's just the sweetest guy ever. So it's fun when he's in. It's fun to watch him have fun, and I don't care.
Guru.
To me, it's if 100 people watch that VOD,
hit that
or 1,000,
I don't know. You must have been in ads there.
There's also part of it is
to check these guys out.
Not
actually,
to say
it's
that, like I was saying, not to say that it's not cool.
Need to fix the chain.
Tangent's oh yeah,
steel
having a
chain
good time.
armor.
Liam's can't talk now. I'm busy playing, that type of thing. It's that's neat to see, but at the end of the day, we're happy if there's a handful of
he's naked.
We're just happy if there's a handful of diehards that are hanging out with us, and our audience is already bigger than we would have imagined early on, and
Roted bronze
you
plate.
know, and you guys are
Some stuff I
can't
need
tell
to
if robots downloading. You're
fix
right.
with
I'm
that.
not. Let me actually stop babbling
I'm gonna
and go
take a
back to
screenshot
the
of
link that
this.
Ollie sent me, and frickin' click it. I'm gonna turn off my. I'm gonna turn off my screen. I don't know what's about to pop up, and
Oop.
kind of a boomer at this
Uh-oh.
point, so there's no telling.
Get out of here.
Click the link. Drive. But like we thought it would be really cool if a few thousand of you were interested in the game early on. That was it. That was so.
Save.
You've already exceeded our expectations, and you know what's really badass? You not only exceeded our expectation, but you're not a bunch of like, well, you're well behaved. You're a really pretty chill
Alright.
community.
Fix those later.
10,000 people in Discord, and you're pretty chill. Yeah, I mean, you do say some pretty degen stuff, and like every once in a while, you will get salty with each other a little bit, and then we gotta. Yeah.
How's everyone
Then you
doing?
gotta be
Thanks for
taking
the
L
sub
sport.
there, Gargith. Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate the support. It's been a while since
Yeah, you guys. I think it's
streamed.
because a lot
I was
of
on
you are
vacation
also,
for a bit. If anyone was
a
curious
bit
as
older,
to
so
why,
you're not. You've matured
went
in some
to
ways, while
went to
maintaining
Ireland
absolute
for
lack of
family
maturity in the
stuff.
ways
Like
that
there's a
count.
wedding and
So that's good.
just seeing family there and
If you build
just
it, they
kind
will
of
come. Tallywhacker.
touristy stuff as well.
We hope it's true, Tallywhacker.
Show some photos later, probably in another stream.
Salanthus Gaming says it's pretty normy by internet standards. Our community, very much so. The other thing that you may not be counting on, or maybe you are, is most of us who watch your stream are conduits to other friends who don't watch streams, Twitch or streams. I know, speaking for me, I have like 4 or 5 friends who are interested in M&M because I've shown them what you've shown us. Oh, and hi Sean, hi chat. Hey Florine. No, we do count on it. That's why we say, like, when people are like, hey, how do we support you? We're like, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, tell your friends and stuff, tell your family. Tell all your baby mamas if you're Elon. Where did I put my launcher? Let me go there.
So just kind of waiting around for
open file location,
things to
please.
kick
Let's
off
now
because,
copy
like I
all
said,
of this
we're
into there.
gonna do some
Okay,
group
okay.
stuff, and maybe we'll do 2 groups. Maybe we'll get
M&M Discord is
folks
honestly way more
in
chill and positive 95%
or
of other MMOs.
from
No,
chat
I'm
from
serious. It's pretty insane. That's why we actually don't
2
want
groups.
any
We'll,
big
we'll see.
streamer to cover us. We
That's
don't
what I'm
want, like,
hoping.
an influx of goobers. We'll slowly grow over time.
I'm just kind
slowly
of
let them in.
broadcasting my
Like-
point of view. I think all the fun stuff's probably going to happen on Sean's stream, but I appreciate anyone
But don't you want all the money right away? No.
a little bit of that too. Appreciate anyone hanging out here with me. Zim, who's this Zim character?
Hopefully this works perfectly.
Was that really loud? It's on the
That's why you mentioned Pirate Software, because he and his community are wholesome, robot. I don't know. There was some controversy surrounding him. We don't. We stay away from controversial people unless they're lich. I heard Sean is using Eminem as his personal piggy bank, private jets, lavish vacations.
wasn't expecting.
Who told you?
There's a whole bunch of those. All the little purple ones are like movie quotes.
I'm a friend of someone who's interested in Eminem. I've become absolutely enthralled.
I'd buy that for $1.
I would say that's probably
Guess I'll
because
set my level as
we have enchanters in our game.
level 20. Not sure. Guess we're doing level 20 stuff.
Okay, I think I can turn my screen back on.
Classic.
Oh my gosh, my posture, my body.
I could take this time to organize my spell book, I guess, right?
What's up,
That's an important element. Summon food.
If you had to suggest what class would best suit someone who wants to explore the world and look for
Supplication.
secrets? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Like a rogue? Not a rogue. Sorry, a druid. Explore
This
the
is
world.
cool.
Look for secrets. You got a lot of tools.
I think I need this.
Nick said rogue, so I accidentally was right initially. Druid or bard? Oh, a bard. Then you could also sing songs about the things that you learned.
Were you guys gonna group up? Sorry if I missed it. Keep having to. Okay. I don't know yet, Quixana.
I am just going to be
I don't know if it's been, but it hasn't been figured out yet. I'm kind of trying to get ready on my end until we figure that out. It seems like everyone's setting themselves to level 20, so I went ahead and did that.
I played EQ for the first time in 2016 and really liked it. My only gripe was the jankiness.
So I assume a level 20
engine.
location, perhaps Telekir or something.
We did groups
but
every
I'm just
night,
guessing.
just sitting down between pools and chilling. It was a fresh change of air after doing hardcore raiding in WoW for that
okay,
sounds like
this
a
is
really,
a level
really
8.
fun time. Like just hanging out with
Put
boomers
that back
and
here.
grinding XP. We're developing a platform for that very thing.
Only Valor, Fortitude, level 1.
Griffith says, love the art on the splash screen. There's some really, really inspiring stuff in here. Speaking
Level 8.
for us, if you like it as well, that's awesome. But
Level 8.
we look at it and get inspired internally, like inside us.
Seize protection.
Who did the art? Goblin. Our dear friend Goblin, who you can watch his streams, actually. We have folks on the team that stream. And if you get into our Discord, and if my stream deck works, if you get into our Discord, you can sign up for those notifications when people are streaming.
Requires level 20. Granting them 40% damage reductions. I'm just looking for...
Boomers grinding, ew. There's nothing wrong with a little boomer.
There's a lot of stuff here. I just want like the AC and hit point increase here. Increase hit points for 30.
I'm allowed to make with you people?
There's no... Oh wait, this is the level 21. Okay, Holy Valor. What we want there.
Hello, frame rate. Everything's still loading in for me. I think that's the problem.
What's the highest level you've hunted as so far?
We let
Do you
we're gonna
mean-
let you until we fix
The highest level I've
until we,
leveled up to naturally,
finish
or
optimizing
just
Mag
like
Harbor. We should
at
have
any
it so that if
by
you
any
pick,
means?
like,
Because we've done
ultra optimized
we've done
gameplay in
some
your settings, it just lets you
like
in,
40 45 content. We set ourselves to like level 45 and we killed some dudes in that range, which was pretty cool. But in
But
terms
I
of
am.
leveling naturally, I
When's the
think
last time you hit save?
I've gotten to... Have I gotten to 20? I feel like I might have gotten to 20, or maybe just like 15 or something. I think I have like a Shadow Knight or something on the like the test server that is the one that I've leveled up
Are those
naturally.
new trees? No, it's just we're playing around with the light settings.
The
in
Shadow
here, if
Knight
you
I did
noticed.
naturally. I did the
It's
40
Ollie
level
warned
45
me,
thing as an
to
enchanter
warn you
though.
guys that when you get in here, if you get in here, it's gonna be not the right light settings. It may be too bright at night or whatever. We've just got a lot of stuff going on with lighting.
So
and
level
all that.
12.
See,
8.
so it's making the trees and other stuff look different.
Minor heal, that's like level 1. Lesser
Probably
heal
start
is
now.
probably
Are
going
we
to be...
ready to? Are we ready to? Also, you live in Ohio. Can the Great Eminem
20,
IRL
okay.
Fest be there? I think it's probably going to be one of our first
Cleanse
locations
poison.
since a third of the team live there.
Impart blessings 4.
Ollie, do you want to run the lottery and do all of the work related to that in terms of getting people flagged?
Cleanse disease. Your poison. Your blindness. Your disease. So
If not, I can
cleanse
actually
is
do it.
a higher
But
level.
You just mentioned we should probably do it.
So I'll just... Here's...
You're already up for today, so don't count me. Yeah, so let me see how many people from the team will be here.
Placate. I want placate up here.
Um,
Full blind, I don't really
let me
need.
ask the team. How many people are playing tonight? I was thinking like level 40s, mid 40s, like 44 would allow to hit that bandit camp in Glass Flats again. And if that, for whatever reason, turned out to not be fun or worthwhile or whatever, could also go to Fallen Pass and have a number of targets. I'll get the little target list up.
Sounds like we're doing level 40
That makes sense, Nick?
stuff. Quick Sana, I did do some crowd control stuff. Yeah, actually, the last playtest stream thing we did, where it was just folks on the team. I played an enchanter. It was I think it was a bit of a long playtest. We went into Fallen
honestly,
Pass.
that was just Ollie had
And
asked, and
that was a lot of
suggestion.
fun. I did a lot
If
of
you
like
wanna,
really
lead
enchanter stuff.
feel
That was
free
a ton of fun actually.
suggest a different.
That was like the first time I really like felt like I was fulfilling that real role of the enchanter.
Yeah,
Like the way I wanted it
like
to feel.
44, I think that gives you a lot of Fallen Pass that you could probably kill. Some glass flats outside of the bandit area. Definitely the bandit area. Some
Hang on one sec.
just getting started with some of the giants. So let me check and see who on the team is playing. And for those of you guys that have creeped in that I haven't said hi to yet, hello. Ty Wolf, Zen Zero, G Willikers, Sarah Halix. That name is unfamiliar to me. Interesting.
Okay.
U Shoes, Kuzo.
Destroy this stuff. There's candles. Gone.
Okay, a lot of us are outside now, Harbor Gate. Oh, man. Griffith said, I recall you mentioning EA launch early 2026 a while back. Is the schedule still on track? It is still on track. Thanks, Headwolf. So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe my window's a little bit smaller here.
So if we've got like 4, yeah, dude, this math is really tough every time. So if we've got 4 folks and we go kind of 2 groups, then that winds up leaving 4 spots in each group. Yes. So that's 8 people. Does that sound right? And then, you know, if something happens and we have more people from the team show up later, then we could just maybe roll again and have a couple more people come in.
Make sure you guys are in Sean's chat if you want to try and do the chat roulette thing and have a chance to join in. I think that's all happens in his thing. You should have both of our streams open, really.
I'm not wearing socks.
Let me sounds like we're gonna change the level range going up to 40.
So let's do that.
So I'm gonna have to redo
and
my
then that'll
spells
take us
anyway.
long enough, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right. So it is. I do the LFG command, and then space. I'm gonna triple check what Ollie sent me, so I don't mess it up. And that's going to be 8. And let's just run the 3. So this may run for. Actually, I'm going to put 2. We're good. If you can play for at least 2 hours, we'll be good. How about that? That'll put us at a decent time. All right. See if I mess this up. So LFG 8.2. Double checking that again. Cool. I think we're good. Let's do it. I'm nervous. I don't want to mess this up for you guys because you'll get mad at me.
So he's doing the roll now in his chat.
And we're off. Avadak, thank you for the follow. Let me open up the playtest channel again. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully luck is with you. I think it is a 5-minute window to roll, but if you're listening to this now, roll now. El Nico, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, man. Want to try and give everybody the opportunity to jump in when you can.
If you don't make it this time, again, we'll try to make sure that, you know, we're not going to do it every time, so please don't come in and be like every stream, be like, you know, Raffle, but we'll try to get these in because we do want to roll, like we do want to run play tests more frequently for you guys, but it's just we've got a lot of stuff in flux right now. We've added several decent sized features, and we're doing a lot with lighting and textures and all this stuff, so we need to try to get it locked down before we have another playtest. You come in and then you've brought your friends in and you've been like, hey, this is amazing, let's check it out, and then everything's busted. So here's the deal. When you win, I guess, because I'm not committing anybody else to this at the moment. when you win, we will have you send me a message. It's 8 of you. So send me a message, like a DM here in Twitch, little whisper. I'll grab your email address. I will find your account. I will flag it, hopefully. If I mess it up, I'll ask for help. And then Ambush, thank you for the follow. And then the thing that we've got to do pretty quickly is figure out who's going to play what. What classes do we already have in here?
I think that's the full list.
So Ollie doesn't count. We've got a cleric. We've got a fighter. If Zim's playing with us, we've got a shaman that needs to get tweaked, and we've got a spell blade that needs to be tweaked, and a rogue. So assuming that's right level, I'll let you guys figure that out in there in a second. Zukin just told me here. Fighter, Shaman Cleric, Druid, Chanter, Spellblade, and Rogue are available.
I guess if Ollie doesn't count, then the Druid doesn't. It's not on that list, but whatever.
But I mean, here's the deal with that. Like, you know, you can have imperfect groups. It doesn't matter. Morticia, thank you for the follow. Last minute to roll. Get your rolls in. And it's rolling. It's rolling.
Okay.
Rolling. Oh, man. There's a lot of people that signed into this thing. Maybe we should track that data. I'd be curious to see. Sharon's Corner Online, thank you for the follow. High is good, not low.
The winners are...
All right, so who do we have here?
Igosaurus, Zen0, Tallywhacker, Teflon Don.
The winners are...
One Matthias, Darius.
Zen0, Tallywhacker. Dude, the last time we did this...
I'll let him do it.
We had another person that was like their first 15 minutes in.
Yeah, it's in chat. So congrats to those.
Stream and chat, and they won as well. It's like, I think it's rigged towards newbies. Maybe it's how we plan on hooking you. Teflon, the one Matthias, Darius, Salanthus, Tywolf. I guess send me whispers, and I will start seeing if I can flag you or whatever.
Oh man!
In the meantime, you guys in chat,
Rogaroo, what the heck?
Figure out what class you're gonna play,
bruh.
And everybody, yeah, foolish one. It was you. The one Matthias, I see your message. Hold on one second. Cool. You'll be my first.
Steel mace.
Let me know if it works. Yeah, runners up, stick around because we have had to pull people in the past. Thanks, Nick.
Steel plate. Let's go with. Oh, steel plate armor is not
How to DM on
working.
Twitch if it's the host? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea. Left click their name. Do I just need to say something? Hello, there's my name. I'll need the email address that you've registered with. And Matthias, let me know if it worked.
You guys forming a raid? No, I think we're just doing 2 separate groups.
Twitch, can you Zen Zero? Can you whisper me in on Discord?
Looks like there's some issues with this. Oh, that's the robe. Okay. Go. Why is this belt still purple? Jeez.
Cool, I got it. Salanthus, I've got your DM. What's up, Acadius?
I think these shoulders are riding a little bit too high on the halfling. I need to lower that stuff. Get a shield from him. Weapon condition.
Darius, I'm gonna do yours right now. It's coming up. I'm not watching chat, so if this isn't working, someone can let me know. Darius, try yours. Zen Zero. Yeah, make sure you select dev client from the drop down when patching, guys. By the way, is Imminent backing up all the Twitch VODs before the data squash? I think we've already uploaded everything.
Alright, I need to go
that
through my
we would
spells again.
want,
So I got new stuff.
To YouTube. We already lost. Like when we first started this, I didn't think about.
Okay, here's the 40
downloading
version.
them, and we lost like the first half a year, first year's VODs. But we're like at almost 700 VODs now on our channel. Furry Combat Wombat says, a game I'm working on in a team of just 6 just got its first closed playtest build sent out. It's a roguelike turn-based RPG. Any advice on how to look at playtester feedback? If you hit me up in Discord, hop into our Discord and then shoot me a DM. I can follow up with you this week on that.
Wards the undead target with holy energy. This is like an undead nuke. You set the undead.
Who else?
Same one.
Oh, I'm not even looking at this.
I don't know. Depending on where we're going, I may or may not need that.
Who else? I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm breaking out the finger math again. 4, 5 out of 8, I think.
Consecrated barrier.
Zen0, you should be good.
Calls
to try
on
it
holy
out.
magic to create a barrier, absorbing 250 damage for 15 seconds.
Who has not sent me a whisper or a DM? In Furry Combat Wombat, confirm if you heard me, please. I feel like there's still like 3 people missing.
Any yelps? Yeah. There's supplication. Cry of prayer, increasing your strength by 30 to 40 for 30 seconds. Additionally, while supplication is active, your holy strike now has 20% chance to proc fulfillment, increasing your mana regeneration 2 minutes. So
the bot said to message Nick
I
and
have,
Ali as well,
I
so
have a
maybe
melee
them.
melee attack now as a cleric. Strike your target with holy energy, dealing 1 to 15 physical damage
Zen0,
and 1 to 15 holy damage,
4.
both with 150% to 350% damage variance.
Salanthus.
That's not bad.
That's 5. Darius, that's 6. So we're missing 2.
I haven't messed with that before. Trying to find all my level appropriate healing spells. Here's greater healing. This is 24. It's probably a little bit low. Exceptional heal 36. Might be what we need. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's my heals. So let's do
Okay, I see. I got you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna catch up real quick. I
wonder if there's an upgrade to Holy Valor.
Another message request.
Holy Resolve. Ah, there we go. Disease resistance. Let's put Root on there. Atonement. Shock your target with holy energy. The nuke.
Alright, so I'm talking to Teflon, Don, and Tallywhacker and DM.
Put all those on one page.
I'm trying to get your email addresses.
Might want stun. Rebuff. Rebuff the dead. I don't want to rebuff the dead. There's Matthias. Got some folks coming in now. for rocks. I think we might need like some DPS. That's what I'm thinking. I want to try out this
Okay, so Tallywhacker is set.
nice.
Teflon Don is set. Zinzero is set. Darius is set. Salanthus is set. Matthias is set. Hygosaurus is set. So
Put all these things on here.
that's 7.
Oh, it's a glowy wolf there. The ghost shader is just not
Let's
consistent.
see.
It's too bright sometimes.
Okay. Well, if you've been going down the list, it looks like Fish Guts is there. Fish Guts, send me either a DM in Discord or a whisper here in chat. Ollie's responsible for grabbing Lich because he's just been sort of running down the list a little. Slight prematurage there, but it's okay. It happens. I think it's fitting that Lich lucked out. He's had a rough week. I've got it, Fish Guts. Give me 1 minute, and I'm gonna flag you. Test. Flagged. Okay. Cool. Fish Guts, you should be flagged as well. Voidmeister WoW says asked who can join that test. We ran a raffle a little bit ago. Every once in a while on stream, what we'll do is we'll just run a raffle, and we may hint at it like we did in Discord. So if you're not in our Discord, you should be in our Discord. Yeah. So I think everybody's flagged. Let me check my.
Is that everything? Let's see. Let me take a look at these. There's still a couple more of these rebukes and stuff. Let's see. Shocks are target. This is 20.
Cool.
32.
I think everybody's. Oh my gosh. Everybody's good.
36.
So you should be coming in. Give us a couple hours to play, I guess.
40. So this is the high level one. Let's do.
The lighting in here is making Rift look pretty fancy. Backpacks really look good with whatever's going on in here. Fishgut says client is letting to blank screen, spinning me but no servers. Did you when you go back out, restart the client, patch development? Make sure you're patching to development, not the normal server. Fishguts.
It's a whole host of little things I need to tweak on stuff.
Give the delay a second to do its thing. Cool. And thank you very, very much, team guys who are helping everybody get set up and helping do this. I would be overwhelmed if I had to try to do it all. What level are we playing today? Probably low 40s, like 44, something like that, I think. Was recommended by me and my brilliance. We'll see how that turns out for folks. Wombat says, just reading through your history, Wizard 101 producer was so cool. I grew up on that game, was literally playing it again 2 weeks ago. Got a character to Celestia for the first time. So to clarify, I was a producer at King's Isle. I was supposed to be starting that third game that has been rumored and never confirmed. The rumors were true. If you look up what their third MMO
Isn't that a
is gonna
shaman
be,
pet? Yeah,
that's
this is
actually-
the
they're all true.
wolf spirit is a shaman pet.
And that was the game we were
They
working
can summon
on. While that game was
a
ramping
ghost
up,
wolf.
I assisted the producers on Wizard
The
101.
shader on it
and
is kind of
Pirate
wonky
101.
at times.
And I also did some design work as well while I was there. I worked on the Zafaria expansion just for fun because I was like, I'm a producer, but we didn't really have a team yet. We ramped the team up for a little prototype later, but like I wanted to learn the tools and understand how everything works. So I did some design work, did some production work. I did some design work in like a lot of just bug fixing and cleanup in Pirate 101, but I did some actual implementation in Zafaria, the Zafaria expansion in Wizard. What is the current max level, and have the classes been fleshed out across the level ranges in terms of ability spells? If not, what is the progress on this? Griffith asked. Max level 60 classes have been fleshed out to some degree across the board. There are some that have been fleshed out more than others. Ooh, that's a new hat Nick's got on. But Nick is your man on this one. And if it doesn't get answered here, hit him up in Discord. Why is he? Trying to look at your... Deshlock Mad says, where is Jalapeno? I don't know. What does that even mean? If I roll Paladin, could I get a fire sword someday? Do you think that would be too derivative, or would you be okay with that? Let me make sure I'm not missing anything in Discord again. We're still clear, good. Oh, ask Nick about Jalapeno, the greatest Shadow Knight. Nick, what about Jalapeno?
It's too far away to cast this.
He's pretty good. All right. I hope he didn't forget me. He did not forget you, Deshlock. Nick saying you're pretty good is a high compliment. The man is not loose with his compliments.
Feels like we're doing a raid.
I hope you're getting some rest.
And a lot of
buddy.
sitting around, getting everything sorted out.
No, it's not. It's not. Fish guts just keep patching, buddy. Keep patching. Guys that are in here, we'll have somebody getting in a little bit. Like if you rolled in a little bit, we had people in the last one. We had people filling in some blanks and stuff later, and they just came in. We got them set up, and we summoned you over to where stuff was going on. You'll be all right.
I wonder if I can get this mana regen thing to proc. That'd be nice right now.
It's 4 a.m. here. Tahak told me you were streaming. 4 a.m. Where's that? Australia or? China.
Oh,
Nice.
not a good percentage, I guess. You can't see my buff bar, but it only lasts. You need to, in order to get the mana thing, you need to do
We may have one more GM
supplication
group.
and then
He logged in.
holy strike, and then you have
yeah,
a
I mean,
chance.
once we get the
20%
first two groups
chance.
rolling, if we've got some extra,
So you
we've
get
got
30
some
seconds
extra
to.
team guys.
So
then we
what's
can
their
go,
cooldown on this? So you can get like three swings, pretty much, on the holy strike.
But we've got fish guts still patching, and then how many are you guys targeting for this playtest? It's we had a raffle with 8 slots open. This is more just fun, Acadius. This isn't like a playtest. This is just us doing the raffle and having some people hop in with the team. Wombat said, I've actually never played EQ. Born Too Late. Was taught WoW at age 3. Might give it a try sometime. You should absolutely try EQ or hop into P99 or whatever. See how you feel about that. Pop over, check out Pantheon. You'll find some similarities there as well. Any of those 3 options will get you in the ballpark in terms of feel. And then keep an eye out for playtests. Dude, you guys don't understand how much we actually want playtests. It's so rad to see like people running around in game. So like I said, it's going to be a matter of us continuing to try to plow through
Natural. Well,
and stabilize some of
satchel.
these new features and stuff that we've got going in.
the bag.
Absolutely validating. Every time there's a playtest, we get so many
Jenny.
more people that get to see how good the game
What are you doing
is.
here?
It's good to see. Corbin, thank you. It's a situation where we're just, we're wanting to get to a point where when we have those, they're stable. We've got some of the optimizations in place. Things are just, because people still haven't seen us in our best state yet, and it'll be nice once the textures are in place. And yeah, so but we're amped that people have liked it so far, just because we think that everything that people have liked so far will only be better, and it's not like a weird sort of hypothetical bullshit thing. It's more of a, we're on track.
What happened there?
Somebody just got ganked. Hygosaurus did
Cast intimidation.
something. Did you hit like an AoE or something?
It's okay, guys.
Oh.
I got a res. Let me see which one's the highest level.
But then the big question is, it's anytime you're working on one of these, there's these different points of being nervous. So it's like the next question is like, when you guys have 24/7 access, what do you think about it? That type of thing. Did we get the progression feel right? Is there enough stuff? Let's you shoes? Are you going to bed?
You're an enchanter. Oh,
Can we let some additional viewers just spam OSC with gold tails and make it feel really authentic? It's hilarious. We'll make a bot for that. Tiff the Bad Influence says, appreciate you are taking time with it. Make sure that it's best it can be within your abilities. Gives us more confidence. Hey, thanks for that. While working at Daybreak, did you ever touch Three Realms? I did not touch Three Realms directly, but I would like to think that Three Realms started in part by some discussions that Rich Waters and I had while we were on EQ, and about how much fun it would be if just whatever like hat you put on would assign your job. Because I think we'd seen it in like Final Fantasy or something. I forget what we had played that had it and was like, wouldn't it be cool if there was this thing, and then like depending on what items you had in these 3 slots, it kind of set your job, and then you could always just kind of swap out, blah blah blah. And then but Rich worked on that. I did not. Rich and a bunch of other people. If you watch the interviews that I did with folks here, I did a bunch of
getting
interviews with
clarity
guys.
from these enchanters, a bunch of slackers,
And
talking to their
yeah.
chat and stuff. Rude. What level is?
The most commonly end up the thing I most commonly end up saying to people that haven't tried M&M is that you guys are delivering before promising anything, and that's rare. You're full of the compliments right now. Appreciate it.
With the higher level mana regen is called. Level 8 is when you get the first one, right? Mana regeneration. Insight is level 20. Brilliance. Oh, there we go. Insight. Thank you.
Oops. I lost a level dying. He lost a level dying. We should not replace that level. That is punishment. Aggroed the guards, I think, or the merchants.
Why doesn't Darius have any clothes yet?
Jabroni22, thank you for the follow. No plans for add-on support for the game at this time. Wombat.
They must learn from the master. Oh, he's got a pet out now too.
Fish Guts, how are you looking, buddy? Not rushing you, just checking in with you. About 3 minutes out. I have a cleric and a rogue. Any preference? Ask the guys in here. Teflon says, had an Amazon pickup due yesterday, show up today, almost done patching, we'll jump in. What's left for classes needed? Do the folks that are in groups, do you guys have any classes that are needed? Cleric?
There you
Alright, so
go.
Fish Guts has a cleric. Those of you just tuning in, like Zeriki, we ran a raffle again today. So we raffled out 8 slots and got roughly
Not
8
doing the
slots
voice
in,
over there?
give or take.
Hmm. Did I break something with my alerts?
No clue yet on when the next public playtest will be. As soon as we possibly can. We've just got a lot of irons in the fire right now. Ollie says y'all should move out and start summoning them when they're in. We can assist getting them set up.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
if
there
your
was
group's
supposed
ready,
to
go
be
ahead and bounce out. If it's
voiceover
mostly
there
ready, go ahead and
saying
bounce
that
out. We'll
stuff,
get them
but
set up and then we'll get
something,
we'll get
21
them
months,
summoned
something.
over.
Thanks for the resub there, John. I appreciate it.
Jabroni
Totally not needed.
says, been playing Pantheon extensively and exclusively on the Steam Deck. I'm very intrigued by M&M.
You got enough stuff
what are
to
you
worry
guys'
about,
plans
man.
and thoughts, if any, on handheld
I
compatibility?
appreciate it.
I think it's on Ollie's radar in terms of like wish list or eventually or whatever. Don't let me speak improperly for you, Ollie, but I know he's got a Steam Deck as well.
Oh man, what are we missing?
Yeah, Simon said
Darius
I think people
needs to
have got
some
M&M
gear.
running on a Steam Deck. I don't know. If you haven't checked in on our Discord, definitely search around in there and ask. All right, they're off.
Is that a group formed already? Dang. Where are we going? Who's doing what?
Looks like group 2's kinda off. They're kinda going. Okay.
I guess I'll start grabbing people.
Vale of Zentar Coastal Giants is where they're heading. Okay.
Coastal Giants. That sounds fun. Bellblade.
I'll meet them up here. They've got to
Fighter.
run through here
That's
if
fine,
they're not
whatever.
teleporting.
We'll just grab
Are they
everybody.
teleporting?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got one more spot. Get Kraken, I guess. He's a cleric. That's fine. We'll have a DPS cleric.
Alright. So I'll wait to see if anybody... Oh, sorry. So since I missed the beginning of the stream, there was a raffle for players to complete groups. Now the goal of the group is what? To just play. It's just it's an opportunity for some people to hop in and play with some of the developers. This is interesting. Ah, what's going on here? Maybe somebody's set to be aggro or something? There's some missing people. Interesting. Guess I never miss a stream now. Yeah, that's the gimmick. That's the ploy. I saw you guys talking earlier. Is Reload Zone doing something weird, Ollie? Don't reload the zone. Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. It's doing something weird. Okay. Yeah, because there's some missing NPCs in here. But repop zone is fine? Are you sure, Ollie? What if I do it and break the zone? I don't think anybody's in here
Aura
but
of
me,
Arcane.
so I can run out of here real quick.
Aura of the Arcana. So it has the effect on everybody, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we want to have it do that or not.
But
though.
you guys are running through, aren't you? Didn't you guys run? Alright, I'm gonna repop zone. How long until we have to pay to roll for a chance at a playtest? That won't be a thing. Okay, the guys are back. The boys are back. I was worried.
Might as well get like a big weapon, big two-handed weapon.
What is that ominous green castle looking place? It is an ominous green castle.
Two-handed. What's this? So mall. The mall.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind too much giving you all some money for the hosting costs. We appreciate it. Just all you've got to do for us right now is let your friends know. Keep hanging out with us and continue being cool, and we're good. Please don't go broke before launch. Oh, we've been broke since we started, so that's how we mitigate that problem. Just waiting for the guys to run through here. Did I check out Avowed or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? No, neither one. I watch videos about them. If I had time to play anything at the moment that wasn't like that wasn't an MMO, I'd probably play the Marvel Watch game. Or I just go back and play some of the shit that I need to like finish. Alright, some people are in Fallen Pass now. Yeah, I mean, for those of you that aren't familiar with the project, you can learn a bunch about us. We're going to be updating the info in the next update. But if you... Oops, why did I do it in there? If you check out the FAQ, it'll take you to this early access page. It gives you information like the early access, FAQ, roadmap information that we're going to be updating. And then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's development roadmaps and history. Then we break out stuff like development costs and all of that. And you can see what we've spent to date on what. We'll be updating this with 2024's numbers because this was up through 2023. October 2020 to December 2023. At that time, we had spent just under 70,000. I think we're probably around between 105 and 110 right now. So, and you can see, like, somebody called us out. It was funny when we did, we had a nice developer spotlight on the MMORPG subreddit last year, year before, last year, yeah, last year. And oh, maybe it was year before. No, I think it was last year. Anyway, we had it, and somebody had actually was like, "You guys spent, 16% on legal." And it's like, it's funny. And note down here, have a lawyer on the team now. We've been able to save some money. But it was just,
okay.
And then they were like, if you spent that much money on legals, then you may not know much about game development. It's like, we know about game development.
I don't remember how to get to Veil of Centaur. We have to go the other way, I think.
Super tight from the beginning so that we could make a commercial product with as few risks as possible long term. But you can see here, like at the time, we spent 10.8% on servers. Yeah, legal adds up pretty quickly. Software, cloud services, 18.5%. Right, so we'll update all this information and we'll maintain transparency. And as the note says in here, post-launch, our hope, and it is the plan. We'll get a bookkeeper at some point. We'll need that, and then it'll make it easier to give these updates. But essentially, we'll be this transparent going forward, right? We'll show you how many subs we have. We'll answer information about any of our KPIs, right? Like if you're like, hey, what's going on with your daily active users or your monthly active users, we'll let you know. If you're seeing during that time, if you see us like go up and you see our curves start to come down or whatever, we'd rather be transparent and like tell you what's going on in real time so that you don't like
get resurrect
weird
this
ideas
character?
about, oh shit, the game's dying or whatever. It's like, no, we kind of expect that. We're probably seeing churn here or there. Here's what we plan to do to mitigate it. or hey, we're seeing fewer people play, you know, we're seeing lower CCUs or concurrent numbers, like our peak each day. We're seeing our daily actives go down, but people aren't canceling their subscriptions, so that means they're probably running out of shit to do, wanting to see the next thing that comes up, all of that. So we'll be honest with you, because this
Hey,
started
Wolf Spirit,
as
how you
an
doing?
experiment to kind of just like show you a little bit about the behind the scenes of game development, and then it turned into more
Tell
and more of like,
Teflon
hey, let's just be transparent with you
Blood
guys, so
said
you
he
know
has
we're not
pepper.
bullshitting you. Because then what are you gonna say? Like,
Which one's Teflon?
oh, your number
He
went
didn't
down.
make
It's like, yeah, no
a
shit. We just showed you the number went down.
character
Okay.
named Teflon, did he?
So we're telling you what we think about that, like what we're gonna do about it, what we think is, you know, like the effect and all of that. So that's the goal, man. We'll show you where we're allocating cash, right? Like if we're doing really well, that'll be the next thing. Oh, you guys got all this money now. What do you? Why haven't you fixed everything? Well, here's our hiring plan. Here's how many people we're gonna bring aboard. Here's where we're capping the team size as because we don't want to fuck up our culture. You know, here's why this will take X amount of time. Here's maybe what we're allocating to outsourcing. Here's what we did with a profit share so that you can make sure our guys are getting taken care of. And if anybody's like, oh, why are you giving them money? Well, probably because they volunteered like 3-4 years of their lives with no cash. So it's probably fair that they get some fucking money back. Oops. Sorry. For
Going
the
well
F
over
word.
here.
Right. So it's like that kind of thing where, all right, then you get to see how the company works, right? Like, and then, you know, if that's a bad plan, if that's not the best way to make games, then okay. But I mean, that sort of information's often provided, you know, in shareholder like updates and stuff like that. And to us, you guys are shareholders, just in the sense that you've been our community and you're hanging out and all that stuff. And honestly, we've just found like one of the easiest ways to deal with negativity is just to be transparent and honest. And it's like, okay, did they just like zoom by? They're in Vale of Zentar. I'm going to Vale of Zentar instead of babbling, so you can see some gameplay.
Oh no.
I hope the NPCs that they're going to actually got abilities hooked up and stuff. I think they did. Newsletter hopefully this weekend. The transparency sounds incredible. I'm always interested in business operations. Game development is one of the least transparent industries I pay attention to. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I think there's, so I put it this way. If this project winds up working, it's kind of a, for me, it's a radical test in whether or not this stuff, like being this transparent and showing you what we're doing or whatever.
I think we're full, so I need
Looking
to
for a
boot
GDC video.
somebody.
There probably won't be a GDC video.
We're not full.
Like, or at least I won't be doing it. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine wanting to do that. Like, because we'll post it here, and then everybody can watch it without paying $1,000 or whatever to not pay attention and then just go get drunk that night. So we'll save your companies the money. Oh, they're killing bugs. I don't know that these guys have anything interesting on them. I don't even know if they've got abilities yet, Nick. But if you just happen to run into one on the way, that's cool. Did you guys have a sub number in mind that you have to hit to keep going? Yeah, I mean, our plan was to keep going even if we didn't hit a sub number. Because we just think that if we just keep building the game, it'll eventually get to the point where it'll, you know, have some subscribers. We originally said if we had 5,000 subs, we could start getting some people paid a little bit, and then we keep grinding. Because it's not a for us. It's a situation where we know we don't have the complete game when we go into early access, so we don't hold it against anybody that doesn't want to play at that point. So we're like, hey, if we get a few thousand subs, 5,000 subs, whatever, we'll keep grinding, and hopefully the team's cool with that, and then we'll try to push it to 7.
Man, the myth,
push
the
it to
legend.
10 or whatever.
Roar the shaman.
It's
Welcome.
feasible that we can have more than that now. We're looking. Yeah, it's not. It's the opposite of like the projects that launch and then shut down after a few months because they didn't hit a big number. That's why we haven't taken any money. We don't owe anybody money. Like the whole idea was to make it so that we could start as small as, we could start small and then keep grinding if necessary. But watching Pantheon come out's been really cool. It's been very encouraging. Because options, audio. I am on audio. I'm going to turn music down because we got music in the background.
I don't know if Teflon Don, you're in chat with us here.
Sound effects volumes up, ambience up.
I'll summon you when I see you pop up.
Cool. But yeah, like Pantheon's done great. Like they're on Steam. We don't have a desire to be on Steam yet. Well, if that changes, then it'll
Interestingly, we don't have a paladin, so this effect is probably.
We are looking at like their performance. It's been great. I think they've had like
Aura.
just over 100,000 people purchase their early access on Steam. Like I watch their numbers every day. No shame in that. The numbers that are available are numbers that I look at. If anybody over there wants to describe, like tell me their MAU and DAU right now, that'd be cool. But oops. Yeah, like right here. I keep the two Pantheon tabs open every day so I can kind of watch like what their peak CCU was for the day prior, kind of where they're at with regards to units sold, their positive reviews and stuff, and it's looking good for them. So that's encouraging. It doesn't mean anything, right? Like they could have a decent number of people playing.
I need to make a note. Should be writing notes.
Any of those people would necessarily play our game, but it is it's a good sort of parallel to watch and kind of say, okay, there's some people out there interested
freaking mess right now.
MMOs and and a lot of the like feedback they're getting and stuff in Reddit's positive and stuff. So so yeah, it's neat. Like if we maintained God willing, a quarter of what they have in terms of so if we had like 25,000 subs or whatever, and we kept those folks for a year, we'd be in great shape. We'd be way better off than we originally thought we'd be starting out, and we just keep making more and more game for you guys. Because the thing is, like, we don't have a runway. Our runway is the team's patience, and your patience, right? Like, we are not sitting here. We didn't, like, a lot of these other games had cash. Not necessarily saying Pantheon specifically, but like, if you look, most of the time now, companies don't start working on a project without cash, because they want to be able to pay their folks, right? Like. Whereas we're volunteer based, and so it's just been a situation where it's like, all right, as long as people on the team are still committed to making the game, and you guys are committed to checking us out and popping in here every once in a while, even if it's every 6 months or a year, cool. We're gonna keep building it, and because we just think once we hit the finished product that it'll be it'll be something that a lot of folks will be interested in. And for us, a lot is not necessarily a huge number. We're not looking for, hundreds of thousands of players and stuff. Does that make sense? Class design is awesome too, from what you've experienced. Yeah. I mean, we feel like we're doing a good job. Is there a second group? Nick's asking. There is a second group, but I'm not sure if they're here yet. Second group, do you need a summon? Veil of Zintar will never look like a veil, but there's a lore reason for that. Zukin said they're still getting folks sorted. I think you guys are going to have a lot more players than we realize. Hey, you know, we appreciate the positivity. We'll definitely we'll do some scenario building for that possibility. Did something break? Interesting. I was like, were the animations LODing or something there? Wasn't seeing a lot of movement. Yeah, ignore ignore this death animation at the moment. Bruh. Exactly. Don't get any ideas, Acadius. So one time we were at the beach. Those of you that are new around here, keep in mind we are still rocking placeholder textures. This entire sort of coast here is placeholder. If you've seen us in Shallow Shoals, this is actually what you're looking at when you're in Shallow Shoals looking towards the shore. So once Shallow Shoals is done, we're going to get with Chinny and Baloo. Simon, and then we're going to merge so that you can see Shallow Shoals out there just like you can see here from Shallow Shoals. Harajura, did I ever say thanks for the follow like 27 minutes ago? If not, sorry about that. And then we'll do a little bit of sculpting and shaping and stuff here to there'll be more content right here in this shore as well. So bunch going on. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on. Darius is naked. Let me reload and see if that helps.
Hey, Sava. Sorry you missed it. Bunch of people did as well.
Nope, Darius is indeed naked. All right, he died. May not have looted his corpse. Oh, no, he's getting geared up. Those are the gear vendas. Let me go see something. Oh.
Uh-oh. Something just happened. I haven't been in a Zukin stream in a while. It's been a fancy new light on them.
Rear, how many Zook bucks to bribe you to GM Killshaw?
That was weird. Maybe because I ran so fast? What's up, that guy? Zukin just asked if Night Harbor is reloading. I don't know if Ollie is still around. Oh, you got summoned. Okay. Nick, as you're working down, Ali said he is not around.
Where's my group?
Look at them hanging crocs.
Okay.
Chinny whipped these up. Nick Zukin, there's some camp down this way. Makes you want to go back to Florida for some gator.
Probably try this.
Well, Giant's Path up that ladder, I did not set it up so that they would, but they should be able to if I connected the, if I did the thingy. You know the thingy? The nav mesh thingy? You know what I'm talking about.
It's an even con here.
Is there no voice channel Discord, or am I overlooking
You just
it?
fell into the world there. That's
we've
not
got,
great.
like, voice channels set up for like playtests and stuff. I don't think we've just got like a general voice channel in Discord. I don't think. These folks are all playing level 44 characters at the moment. Oh, let me move my UI down so you can see this stuff. Those of you who haven't seen the UI in a while. Oh, I should make sure that's off. Yeah, the inventory
Now we're cooking, though.
is different. We've been doing a little
Giant animations are a bit wonky. I don't know how they got wonky.
Yeah, it's coming together, right? The tabs don't work yet, but you can kind of see where we're heading with some of the tabs. The hope for them as well is like that you can grab them and pull them off and have them be separate windows, so you can kind of set up stuff the way you want it.
I think we're just kind of raiding stuff, zerging things.
If it's not there, then yeah, it'll be an option. Really liked
whole
what
bunch of giants
Pantheon
up here,
did
though.
with their sort of mouse over filter. Like you mouse over their chat box and it's got just very quick to access filters for their combat box.
The
Very
death
nice.
animation is ending too soon. Yeah, I didn't. I did change something with the giant. It was like a naming convention thing, but
What's up, Dark Inside?
shouldn't have
You're on
been
vacation in
anything
Florida
that
right
would
now
break
for next 2
stuff
days.
like
Been
this.
there a
But
week. Lovely weather out. Hey, it's cool of you to be on vacation and still pop in here. Katie's heading to Mexico in a few weeks, but like it just got warm enough that I could wear a jacket today, and that was amazing.
the other group's got all
Those of you
the
in game. Matthias said that he got a blue
all the
screen,
DPS.
and we'll be back. The game is planned to be released on our own launcher. No plans for Steam at this time. Oh man, my posture every single stream sucks. It's so bad. Do I have a Pantheon tattoo? Where did that question come from? What if my tattoos resemble an M&M? Okay, I was like...
Where's that
Yes, of
wizard
course I
power,
do.
man?
That would make total sense. We're a bit drunk? Okay.
See, I
M&M?
need
Do I have an M&M
on greater
tattoo?
healing.
Tell you what, if the game does really well, maybe I can... Maybe I'll let you guys talk me into getting an M&M stamp. Dan Leon, these guys are level 44. Hey, Dragus.
Who's doing what over here?
M&M tattoo on my right butt cheek. I do not have any butt tattoos yet, so I think... A nice tramp stamp tattoo of a female ogre with a M&M tattoo. A gnome riding a wasp actually is tattoo worthy. Female ogre pinup. You know what? I have no... All the years I've gotten tattoos, and I've got no tattoos of games that I've worked on. I'll tell you what.
I need to replace.
If you guys help us get to 1.0,
I need a
think
lower level
some
heal or something.
tattoos, some M&M tattoos will be worthwhile. Make it a sub goal on the stream. Well, I'll make it a sub goal for the game. Yeah, M&M sub.
I don't know if I'm doing much damage at all
You
here.
don't have to clip it.
I'm missing
Why would
everything, I
like,
think.
I'm gonna lie about that later. Dark Inside, that is the worst idea for a tattoo that anybody has ever typed in here.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit, he's flying.
I am not quite sure. Did he just get whatever we're calling crap? Speed show. We every once in a while
I should
we'll
have
be
maxed
doing
out
raffles
skills
and-
for my level. I said it to everything.
And so tonight we had 8 slots raffled off, and folks came in. They're playing with the team.
Look at those freaking crocodiles, though. It's a bunch of whole family of lockjaws right there.
an M on each butt cheek will do. Fabricio, do they have to be big, like big M's? That's a lot of pain. Has anybody else done this before? What, like, just have random folks from chat hop in to our development server and play? You saying you got a big ass? I don't have a small ass. Ski Chill, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has done it before. We're trendsetters. We set trends on this project.
I don't know what's going on there.
Where did that giant go? We're secret underground trends.
I don't like that.
Up in the air. Is my ass bigger than the giant? How much have you had to drink today? Look, the giant is this big. Clearly. It's a bit herky-jerky. I need to get closer so you can hear the sound effects and stuff. Need to check snared mobs getting G-fluxed. I'm watching our bug channel now. The invert gravity is getting him. Is that too? Is it too loud for you guys? The combat sounds? I can turn down a little bit. The individual that commented on the last video, and I'm not making fun of you. I appreciate the comment. Sorry, buddy. Is that actually a giant, or are you just really small? I'm a gnome, so I'm this small relative to a human. Matthias is a human. Loki is
Pretty low on mana. I got fulfillment though. I finally procced that thing.
Let me.
So maybe my mana will. I've got insight and fulfillment.
We're gonna take it down to 57.
Mana will jump up pretty quick.
54% and see what that's like. Are you going to have colorful armor a la Lambent armor and EQ? It seems like they're fairly muted at the moment. Yeah. We have the ability to do colorful. You're seeing a lot of like base armor sets at the moment. So pretty muted. I mean, it'll all be within sort of this texture style. Like we're not...
Hey, we got experience on that one. Nice.
Going like
Suck
crazy
it,
over
other
saturation
group.
or something.
He dropped steel scraps. I thought it was gonna be a giant piece of sandpaper.
When the giant falls, it should give a little cannon shake. Who gets that wolf spirit? I believe that's the shaman. He's got one of the new headpieces on as well. Looking pretty
My
nice.
vengeance hits the sand giant fisher for 1 point of damage, of magical damage. That was not
Wolf Spirit
worth.
says no one gets me. Sorry, Wolf Spirit.
That was not worth
Did
the
not
350
mean to,
mana.
I didn't
It
mean to
costed.
assume.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go be casting that again.
Be cool when giants fell, the dust cloud appeared. Cool. camera shake in a poof. The goal is amazing. Glad you like it, you shoes. Maze, you cannot play tonight, sorry. But you need a bard. But you need me. Do you not understand? Oh, that was... Well, that spoiled it. Let's just pretend like it's not exploding underneath. That was the perfect...
fulfillment doesn't
jump
last
onto a
long.
fish
It's
tail.
a couple minutes.
Maze, you can play in your dreams or donate $5 million. 5 million gets you access. 5 million just to play once. Now this is now we're entering into what was that Demi Moore movie or whatever? Woody Harrelson, wasn't he in it? Oh man, what was that movie? Indecent Proposal. Yes, your $5 million indecent proposals. Just to play, just to get in and play once? Oh, I think we could do that. I don't want to speak for the team. But if you were to do that, I would even give $2.5 million to the team.
Lightning synapses. That's a new one. What is this? Doesn't tell me what it does.
Different play colors. Yeah, green are devs, blue are players, light blue are pets. Was it 3 million, Corvid? Where did you get that number? But if it was 3 million, that's that was 3 million in 1996, 97 $97, which is like 69 million.
Loki
today,
loots 4 gold, 15 silver, 69
Counting
copper.
for-
Nice. From the
15
fisher,
today.
the giant
Puppy
fisher's
Bard.
corpse. I received 2 silver, 11 copper. Coins,
Do you still have
coins
different light sources? Because
from
extremely rare,
the sand
first
giant
light
or the
sources
sand
are
the
brighter
sand
than
giant
human
fisher's
source. Yeah,
corpse
we
as
have
your
different
split.
light sources.
That's
We'll
a pretty
be,
shit
We'll be tweaking them. Oh, nice.
divvy up of
See, that's
the thing. There's
those are
also
the priorities. I like to see people
a
engaging in.
spelling error there, or there's a double.
Yeah, we'll
Can't
have
see it
different light
actually.
sources
I'll
for
move it
sure.
over here. So that it says coins,
Well, we
coins.
have different light sources,
Right
but
there,
we'll have
that's
even more, and then
Probably not correct.
they will be.
I'm no English
balanced
professor.
in a way that makes it worthwhile to seek them out.
Climbing this giant ladder now.
All right, looks like people are going up here now. May said, Acadius, make a game. Quit slacking.
Hey, Scruffy Bard, how you doing, man? Hey, Fielder, what up? Sorry if I missed your messages. Hope you guys are having a good weekend as well.
Image of heroes running up the ladder together.
Everyone missing anybody? Oh, who's that? Just flying.
Google says
Shinny said no.
96 would be roughly 6 million today. I think we're doing well under that. I don't trust that number, Nicodemus. I'm pretty sure that 3 million would be 69 million today, and not just because I'm a giant man-child. Oh no, there's more giants up here. So
Who's
far,
this over
Star
here?
Citizen has pulled in almost $1 billion in funding. That is funding, my friends. We will gladly make our game for only 5% of that.
Can't target this dude.
And we will show you all our numbers. Damn, giants are just falling left and right.
Oh, whose thing is this? That's Nick.
Throw in some female giants, then tiny giant children. Who do you think we are? Wizards of the Coast? Oh shit, it's Saturday. Am I getting too sassy? Oh man, I got too sassy. I gotta stop. I got too relaxed around you guys.
We've been working on super secret stuff. Not really. Not too much. So on vacation though.
I'm not even drinking energy drinks anymore.
On vacation for a bit. And it's just hard to get back into the swing of
You gotta tighten up the professionalism. The Katie is
swing of stuff, you know?
Now I feel bad. Gotta tighten up the professionalism on level 3. No, I know. I was kidding too.
Oh, we're heading towards the giant fort.
Our levels are overkill on this. I mean, they're like even-ish cons.
This is gonna be cool. We're gonna kill the
group, and then it's just a lot.
We're gonna kill the
a lot of
guys.
meat is being thrown at these
I
guys.
think.
Right. So that's a blue con to me. I'm level 44. New show was fantastic. Yeah, that's true. I was already getting started. It's Saturday. Casual Saturday. You guys are fine, but somebody in the VOD comments is probably gonna let me know something. They're gonna give me a little what for. That's okay, because again, comments are good for the algorithm. Yep, it's engagement.
That wolf is just going for it.
Should probably avoid dev spawning bot. Listen, this is the dev server. This is where that's supposed to happen. Look at these adventurers coming.
I can root more than one thing, right?
Oh shit, that's a lot of giants, guys.
I'm pulling everything right now. Oh,
This will be
boy.
the thumbnail. Oh shit, that's a lot of giants.
Shit just got real, guys.
I
Oh
have a
boy.
goblin in the thumbnail pooping.
Need to switch this out with that, I think.
They're a work in progress. Zeriki, they're a work in progress still.
Just kind of try and maintain some mana here. Uh-oh.
I feel like giants shouldn't be measurable. Well, they're not special giants, they're just giants. These giants in particular are not the smartest. Maybe giants should have stun immunity. Take that into consideration. There are definitely some giants in these. If they go into the giant area, there are definitely some giants in there that have a variety of different flags. Camera angle is tough to see when fighting giants. Yeah, I mean they're big. You're gonna spend
heal
a lot
this
of time
guy, I
looking
think.
at tank crotch if you're melee.
Somehow the pet was tanking that.
Thanks, Edzilla. I'm not. I'm just watching them kill giants, babe.
Going into the valley. Oh,
See you, Justin Beard. Have a good sandwich. So, eventually, will these guys have different colored armor, skin tones, hairstyles, etc.? Different giants will look different, yes. We'll be pushing that a little bit. These guys, I mean, they've got different hair, different facial hair, different hair color. Within these, probably not a ton more. Darius, do we need to throw a couple more polys in there? Even just 2 to 3 colors of cloth would be neat to see. My only concern with that would be if we do that, then if we want to have other giants that are nearby that are part of a different faction or something like that, then do we kind of blow that? Because then in order to make them feel different, do we need like entirely different outfits, right? So it's like, it's finding that balance of like leveraging some of the customization that we have versus spending all our, I was trying to think of a non.
we want to go over
crude
this
analogy.
way, right? Where's the entrance to the...
Spending all our quarters on one machine.
I don't know where Nick ran off to.
But it's one of those things that over time, if we look at it, and I've got to ask Zukin, I can't remember I don't know if these particular outfits are completely lerpable or not.
Oh, looks like Lich is pulling stuff from the other camp.
Lurpable. Tentable for you guys. They are? Okay.
I'd buy that for $1.
Then that was just me not attempting. I swear I tried some of the stuff that Zukin said worked and it didn't work. I'm just gonna blame Zukin. Because he also said I could put different clothes on him. I swear I tried that as well. But yeah. So I tell you what, you may see some more variety as we go, and I do the things that apparently we can do that I didn't think we can do. But we've also got some giants that may be showing up nearby in some other places. Like I said, I don't want to. There's a finite amount of work that Zukin and his guys can do on NPCs, and so I'd like to dole stuff like that out as slowly as possible, so that
A rear GM kill Sean
different
for that
colors
slight to
on
your
the
honor.
outfits, different beards, different
I don't know.
skin colors. All that stuff means that we have whole new giants, because it's not like we can just crank out like a ton of unique models and stuff. Yeah.
Is this a respawn already?
These guys are just normal giants. So they're not like made of sand or anything like that. It's crazy.
I think we're getting respawns here.
Well, thanks, Box said, what a cool team feel. These guys are...
It's not good.
Sava says,
I don't have mana.
Have one using warm colors, red, orange, yellow, other factions using blue colors, blue, violet, green. Yeah, now that I realize that there's more that we could be doing, then I'll probably get in here and do a little more with it. Fish Guts said that he's having trouble getting his chat to work. If you're in a group with Fish Guts, keep that in mind. But there are definitely some giants doing different things around here, so I think it's worthwhile. Like, I was thinking, oh man, it'd be really cool if the outfits were gray and stuff, like some of the raiders that are down on the shore.
I think I broke a Miz somewhere
there. You
there.
may or may not run into some giants.
This is just nuts now. Can't see anything.
So it's good to know that we have the ability to tweak those things.
I'm just gonna assist.
There's so much
I'm gonna
stuff like that
assist
that
this
kind
guy
of comes up and either gets confirmed or I get reminded of it or whatever when we're hanging out in the stream. There's always a lot going on, and sometimes my attention is not the best. So. I still remember that first time I walked to the top of the dune and Ro only comes face to face with a sand dragon wish. Abysses. That is our hope that we can squish you again. That's awesome. Thank you for the follow. Somebody just asked who saw tobacco pipe and one of the odds. Yeah, I'll be honest. All winter, I have not smoked my pipe, so I've just got some wonderful smelling tobacco over here, just kind of like keeping the area smelling fresh.
Rear, your har har, I have
So
come to
weather's
take
better,
you back
maybe.
to vacation,
Did I
har
ever watch
har,
Time
yar.
Bandits? Yeah,
I didn't
love
have
that
a
movie.
pirate
That movie was
vacation.
so good.
Sadly.
Stick a boat on a giant's head as a hat. They're not quite that big. Maybe a canoe. Yeah, I'm amped that my wife really likes the smell. She was like, it's fine if you smoke in the apartment, you know, in your office. I was like, I couldn't do that. Now, if we owned the place or whatever, I would, but as somebody that's renting, apparently that's like a normal thing in Germany. I was like, no, I couldn't do that. So I'll just wait until the weather gets better.
Whoa. What is that? Pack speed. That's cool.
No, don't worry. I'm not. I'm not much of an overspender on stuff like that. So I'm good.
Flash time. The date is Matsten, the 22nd of Frostmelt in the year 607 after reformation. It is winter.
How would you deal with people camping dungeons, not allowing anyone to get anything done if nothing is instanced?
There you
One,
go.
there's a. We think, especially by 1.0, there's a pretty fair amount of content with sort of multiple.
I'm gonna switch these two
Multiple sort of
windows here.
best in slot opportunities for different things, but a lot of it's going to come back to, you know, are they being disruptive or are they just camping? Right. So if somebody's got a camp and you want that,
Hey, no problem, Lisaba.
All right, you can wait your turn, or you know, speak with them, figure something out. If there's just disruptive behavior, then you know, GM will look at the situation, talk to folks, and make a determination. But it's going to be a real hard one to kind of prove that somebody is doing something wrong by camping. If you train the balls off of them, you've got to, you know, realize that now you're being disruptive.
Oh, there's a spawn there. Giants just walking out of the darkness.
Supposed to kill dungeon boss.
Oh, that's
always going to
probably going to be scary.
I mean, it's a situation where, in practice, let's look at it then. It's a much better question, sort of based at least on behaviors that we've seen on other servers or sort of other games that have a similar setup. It's one of those things that I think will get discussed a lot before it happens, and then when people are in game, then we'll actually see better examples of what's actually happening and what we actually need to do to resolve it. What do you mean camping a name? Yeah, I think that's what they mean.
wading through giants. A forest of giants here. This is kind of fun. This is like this kind of reminds me of like a Gale Drakal raid.
Hold on a second. Fish Guts, are you watching? Or actually, I'll type it up for you. So here, I'll do it on my screen. Or, sorry. Got it? Okay. Cool.
Can I search just an enchanter?
What's the philosophy on depth
we
of
got?
tables for named mobs? Raid, Eater asked. Check Slack PM when I get chance. Nick, I think that'd be really cool. I'm going to take a quick bio break. Nick may wind up summoning the groups to a different location.
Yes, Illusion Giant. That would confuse people. That's...
I like the idea of everything being open shit, that if a game succeeds,
That's one way to screw with stuff.
Dungeons raid. It's gonna be us distributing people across
Going to a different location, doing some
servers,
something else.
and also having a relatively sizable world. I mean, I think you'll see when you get into EA that just this one little region is, it's a fraction of what we're shooting for 1.0. Now, your question still stands for 1.0, but for early access, but there's going to be a fair amount of redundancy of content across the level ranges, and we're just hoping that we can keep people relatively spread out. We know that there'll always be sort of like preferred paths and things like that, but it's something that we're aware is a potential problem. We just think that we'll handle it as good as anybody else does that's not doing instancing and stuff. So we'll see. All right. So I'm gonna run really quick, and then I'll be right back. As soon as I can find where the camera button is.
What I should do is turn myself into a wolf or something, because that's a lot of fun. I should have been a druid. Why did I make a cleric? Yeah, it's cool that clerics have a melee strike. It's a holy. It does decent amount of damage for a cleric.
I'm not gone.
Priest.
I'm about to go. Don't try anything sneaky.
I kind of wish you. I sort of. I don't know. Maybe the way the proc thing works is like, I guess there's some synergy there. But it's so up to chance. Like when you need mana and stuff. I kind of. The cleric in Vanguard had a melee strike that just gave you straight mana when you used it. Maybe we should just have like a separate one that just gives you straight mana or something as well. Oh shit, I can use my undead stuff now. Let's load the undead nukes. Didn't do a lot of damage. How's the audio for you guys? Because game sound is pretty loud for me, but it's probably turned down a bit for you guys. Did I just whiff that? He resisted it. What is this? Is this a red con? Okay. Got a lot of dudes over there.
Has Nick just been summoning me around to the right place? Deathrock, I saw that. Yeah, I saw. He was summoning me around to the right place, which is perfect. Nick, have you or John, have you heard of anybody like situations where people their chat just doesn't work, like they're not able to input in chat? Been trying to help Fish Guts crack in.
Keep getting resisted on my nukes.
Sometimes the tunes are gliding forward instead of doing the animation. What is the reason for that? Because of rubber banding. If they just kind of like go, yeah, like just then, if you saw the little there's like a little effect trail, that's actually an ability that they're using. Which ability is that? The melee ability. John says, no, I haven't. Do you have multiple windows? Wondering if they're typing in one and looking at the other. Multiple windows, but you see them all. Can you do a screen cap and send it to me in Discord DM?
Why are we not fighting this guy? Charmed. It's not charmed. Why do you need to show the other effect?
Cinepass says, recently played EQ and I really like no instant content. However, if EQ were to be overpopulated, I don't know what it would, how it would go. Crescent says, definitely good questions to ask, valid concerns. All the bad stuff you think will happen will likely happen. Just how well they combat those issues. Yeah, I mean, it's something we'll keep an eye on. We're aware of the risks. We just don't want to get too caught up in like over solving the problem before we look at it and determine how much of the problem really is. Bushbone says, I had a similar issue when I tested. It defaults to the last click. Click on window, but I'm still able to type in the
It's kind of like a spooky ghost of sound on ghosts now.
Yeah, no worries, Chris.
I think he mezzed and then
I
recharmed
didn't think
as
it
you
was
ran up.
negative at all.
Maybe.
It's just, I mean, it's
I
the
couldn't
reality
attack
of
it,
what we
though.
do, right?
So if it wasn't charmed, I should have been able to smack it. Hey, we got experience on that one.
I think one of the things that's helped us move pretty quick is in a lot of areas we haven't tried to over design up front, and then we've gone in and play tested. I mean, the game was playable from like week one, and so internal play testing, getting you guys in from time to time, friends and families that we've done in the past, all that. Allows us to like actually iterate with something that's tangible instead of just like sitting and trying to hit every edge case on paper in advance. Fish got sent it to me via direct message in Discord if you don't know. Any thoughts around first engage XP systems, or is it fully unlocked? Mostly unlocked. We've discussed FTE for certain things. That's one where actually I've got questions about our application. And it also sounds like we've got potentially different rule sets for different servers.
You know, it pains me to say this, but Dwarf Cleric looks pretty dope in this armor.
Explain that in a non.
And it looks better than the halfling.
In a non-optimark way. Let's see. Ghostbox, thanks for the follow. Yeah. Here, for some of these questions, check out this FAQ for early access. A lot of that's actually starting to hit on. What did I just say? Was that sentence English? I don't think it was. A lot of that stuff is been hit on. So here, like that link goes to early access. It was English, but it wasn't like coherent English. And you'll see some questions answered. And there's even stuff like where FTE may or may not be accepted. Questions about boxing and all that. Is the rubber banded desyncing something we should expect, or is it being worked on? In general, it's always going to be worked on. Some of what you may be assuming is rubber banding is maybe just abilities that are movement-based abilities that aren't conveying well. And then some of the
Good chat.
Yeah, again,
Tells
continue to work on it.
should be in there.
Same thing with optimizations, like other optimizations.
Oh, why
like
it's
networking. like graphical optimizations and stuff like that. Also, some polish with like animations and reactions and stuff like that. We'll likely see that stuff get polished with it as well. So.
He says, last Raffle playtest, I got a lot of compliments on my dwarf armor. I think it was chain.
Speaking of, hey Autokey. Our latest.
Yeah, they look pretty good in that chain too. Dwarves, just generally, dwarves are pretty good. I think our dwarves are pretty good. Painful as it is for me to admit. But I mean, our halflings are cool too. And you want to agree with that, Keith, but you're just a halfling hater. It's okay. We still love you. They still have a... Wow, yeah, they're sometimes hitting stuff for over 100 damage in melee.
Gotcher's asked, have
Can you show us how to change the UI art? Curious how to do that. So on your player one, if you want to change this, you just mouse over. Oh, you click with your middle mouse, and it just rotates through like the different options there.
Others, I think we can.
I think I will.
Coexist. But they're very different
use
games.
This tail one, I like this
it's
subtle
one
tail one.
It's easy to kind of.
And you can do that on some other windows.
Feel like
the target window, you can
right? Like
remove the
say stuff like we're classic
title.
inspired and
you can remove the title on the hotbar if you want.
If you've watched the evolution of all three games mentioned,
I think that's all that. Oh, and the party window, it has the title as well. So
Pantheon. By the way,
little
if
stuff
you're not
like
familiar with Eco,
I think those are the only windows that you can do that with.
you can check it out there. Evercraft Online.
You can change the UI themes now,
Guts
but they're sort of hit or miss when it comes to readability.
Screenshot of what's
In the
going
settings
on.
menu,
Let's see if I can figure this out.
options,
Different games,
interface.
same pool of target audience, though. Yeah, I would say yes, but the target audience and potential total
Theme
addressable,
style.
Market are probably
What's that changing?
bigger than we actually assume. So
I don't see anything changing.
I don't think I don't think it's a situation where it's like a zero-sum game. And I also think for a number of people, it'll probably wind up being a situation where they, depending on which
Case is broken. Yeah.
business model winds up being, like if we're all sub-based or whatever, you're going to
Sad.
have some people that are going to be happy with subbing to all games. There are going to be some people that can't afford it or want to do it where they play us for a bit and then they pause that or unsub and then they, or, Pantheon's so smooth, so it could work in a way where people come in, play that for a bit. We've actually talked to Hidden Tree about this topic and kind of joked and been like, maybe we should schedule major updates for different intervals. And so it's like right as you're getting tired of the latest update or whatever and played some of the stuff that we put out, a new Evercraft like update comes out, that type of thing. So who knows? Aura says, what's a nerd got to do to get access to this little test? You just have to be one of the highest rollers during the next Raffle. Don't know if the game has already planning on showing damage on the mob that you're targeting. Not if I can keep pushing back and the team doesn't all use me. I'm personally not a big fan of numbers and shit filling up the space here. As much as we can make this just be a visualization of the world and the game and not just filled with a bunch of data that we can handle in other places in the UI, the better, from my point of view. This should be as like picturesque and and immersive as possible. Again, just speaking to my if that becomes like, will that be a? Yeah, the combat log will have.
Holy shit!
But
This
there's
is-
stuff that I'm not picking up.
Am I maxed out on
Will
strength with this
definitely
thing
give
on?
you a lot of control over your. Like right now, I've basically got this unfiltered, so it's just like spamming the shit out of it. I think I was mentioning earlier, I really like the ease of use, like the user experience on Pantheon's combat window. So I want to look. Is it okay if I switch this?
Yeah,
real
dude.
quick and try to see
Look,
what
I have
going on?
18 strength. Let's see, Pope. 18 strength,
Your windows look normal.
255 strength. That's crazy. I don't know if that's
It's like
intended
you had some
to be that
feedback
high.
there.
That's a lot
Okay.
of strength.
You don't like your combat window it's forced, each type is forced into one bar. Well, then assume that I'm not talking about that part of it. I'm talking about the easy use of the filters. Kraken, I cannot figure out. Because I saw in that bottom left window that you had gotten a response when you hit right? Like this happened. It's in your window. So, but then if you hit spacebar and I'm not in the party, but still. Nothing's happening. Yeah, have you tried logging out and back in again? So when you've got that open, when your cursor is in the window and it's blinking, if you hit spacebar, it makes you jump.
Having stun is probably better use of this thing.
And when you slash, it never appears.
I'm not really doing
Try logging out and back in again.
enough damage with that
I honestly don't
undead
know.
nuke to make me feel like it's worth it.
Don't worry, if you can't get that, we'll help you get back in. It won't be dangerous. They start.
Oh, we lost the guy.
I'm trying to see what you're doing in this video you sent me. When you get back in, if it still doesn't work, fish cuts.
Relogged. Gotcha.
Any plans for in-game community guide or CSR system? We're gonna have in-game CSRs. No plans for a guide program or anything like that at this time. Where do you apply for a GM position? When we post the GM positions, you'll be able to apply them. Nick said you're already lead GM, Senior Angus. All right. Well, Fish Guts, his chat is working. Turning it off and back on again. Another win. Yeah. Whoever was asking about desync and stuff earlier, yeah, I definitely see some of what you're seeing now. Now that I'm using my eyeballs. So, we'll be on it. We'll see what we can do. First time you saw a guide pop in with special armor was great. Then 20 years later, you find out it was barely bronze armor. The guide armor, we had some clickies and stuff to make up for the fact that we didn't have like GM commands. Man, when I got accepted into the guide program and stage 1 of my social engineering into the company was complete, I was so excited. I was so amped. I was like, I'm going to become a guide, and I'm going to use that to meet GMs, and then I'm going to use that to get a job, and then I'm going to use that to get on a team. My first round of guide program was during the Sunset Home Zone. Later they changed it. Oh yeah, I didn't know they changed it. I only remembered Sunset Home. No,
I don't know where this leads
we
to.
We ran a raffle earlier today, so this is
actually
8 people from the stream are in playing. Hey, Riviera. We ran a raffle earlier at 8 people from the stream. That is a different raffle. the parties are level 44 this time. Yeah, Bill, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't always work out for folks, but I definitely recommend at least trying. See you, Acadius.
You hit the liver for 108? Did I? How are you able to even like see the chat so it's scrolling so fast with everybody? I'm only hitting for like between 70 and 40 and 70 or something.
What race is Kraken? Last I looked, I
Someone's
thought he was
hitting
a
something
dwarf.
for a good chunk
Yeah, he's a
though.
dwarf. You can tell because he's
Kraken's
currently
using his
suspended in midair by the
undead
tip of his
nuke.
beard. That is a powerful beard.
Hey, for 25 there. I'm just trying to interrupt these spells now. Oh, I was gating. Oh.
Scanning some of the bugs.
Sometimes one damage, mostly in the 20s, 30s, but rarely a
Ghost
huge
Knight
hit.
just because it allows us to take a look
That last
at
hit.
areas
Oh
we
shit!
haven't really necessarily
Yeah, you're right.
seen played on stream
Really?
before.
Wow.
We get to look at
It must.
how
It's
some of
it's
our
probably all
formulas
coming
are
from that
holding up at
the
higher
crazy
levels,
amount of strength I
things
have
like
with
that.
this buff on. It's just like a lucky roll, I guess.
The ghost died in a saucy position like the giant. Yeah, we've got a saucy problem at the moment.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm blind. Oh dear. Oh dear.
We got a lot of red mobs running around right now.
Oh no. Just got destroyed.
Overgone, thank you for the follow.
Oh
Help
no.
them. No. I am a neutral observer.
Sean will do nothing to help us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this did not go according to plan.
I think you're right, Fielder. I think we have it on tape this time.
Matthias is down. Icky is down. Zinzero is down. Zukin's down. Rift. Hugo. Nick led us into a death trap. How dare you blame Nick? Yeah, next time you got to bring Maze.
Look at all these naked ass people.
Yeah, there you go. Get in the frame. There we go.
Perez.
Yeah, I mean, the game was definitely, it was looking too easy. Cap it off with some Fallen Pass. Yeah, get everybody rezzed up. Run into Fallen Pass, and then we'll do that for a little tiny bit, and then call it a night, I think.
You seeing this? You guys seeing this? See this? Lich abandoned us in our time of need. He turned on Invis vs Undead and he just ran into the tower while we were all dying. I think he could have saved us.
Where's the pot?
That wouldn't have been a wipe if not for Lich being selfish. Unbelievable. I should have had Divine Aegis up though. That would have been also helpful. What a little Lich. Let's see. Need this.
Those of you that are testing, if you see this, consider sharing your first impressions in Discord after. Hey, that's not a bad idea, Corvid. Zone Crash? No, I think everybody's getting summoned to Fallen Pass. Leave us a review on Steam. Oh, sleepy. You guys think you'll do a Steam launch for 1.0? If we haven't gone to Steam by 1.0, we will absolutely know
What am I
whether or
missing?
not we're going to go to Steam for 1.0. But if we've made it to 1.0 without Steam, it'll be interesting to see the wife wars on going there.
What spell did I have in
very
my
independent-minded,
5 and
so
8
let's see.
slot? I don't remember what I was
Let's see if that
using
holds
in
up.
there. Because I had like a lower rank heal. Put a lower rank heal there. And I'll throw a Divine Aegis in there, I guess.
Apologies for y'all.
Lack of a better option right now.
I see you have macros in the FAQ. How extensive is will that be? And then high level? What do you mean by high level? We currently have a macro. I mean, it's basically the available slash commands that we have. We can set up in a. See if you can string more than 5 things together, etc., etc. Oh, I don't know.
Zuzukin, do you think you could allow me to have just a 3D model halfling bust mess with hairstyles in Blender?
I hope you get
maybe.
Feeling better, Nicodemus. Sorry, it took me a while to spit that out.
I don't think that would be terrible.
Pantheon would have had a fraction of the players without Steam. That may be very true. Now the question is, can we gain exposure to Pantheon's players without Steam? Now that they've already done it. And I guess that's where community and folks continue to spread the word.
One of the things we need to spend some time doing is
and if that works out, then
making more
being on Steam.
Hair and beard options.
You'll just need more for marketing. You are our marketing.
I want to do some more of that. It's just
foolish one.
Priorities and stuff. So
go spread the word.
Okay, what's going on with your health, buddy?
Ugh. Look at me, I'm the marketing now. Yeah.
You only need one face for testing.
Can't trust half these people to mez a mob on time, let alone marketing. I think marketing's easier than mezzing.
Like 3 pieces of facial hair that together make one beard, but can be applied individually to look different. Yeah, that I was looking at.
I've known many a marketing.
Yeah, I mean it depends. Because right now we don't have anything like that where there's different pieces that are combined to make something else.
In terms of narrative and lore,
so far we've just made like a beard. One beard is one beard.
Be more like Eve, a semi-sandbox.
I guess in theory we could.
There will be things
add like a mustache on top of one of those or something, but I need to make sure that they all work together.
In its history, naturally, there'll be.
And so just haven't spent the time to do that sort of thing.
But it's not like it's not a super narrative-driven game. Can you pre-order a donkey? You cannot pre-order a donkey.
Oh, these are red. I'm not going to engage. I'm going to let the melee do that.
Working jobs. Randoms love to see if
the pulling and stuff.
I can imagine that.
Oh, those are going down pretty quick though. Oh wait, no, those aren't red. I don't know why. Yeah, they're blue cons. I was reading the shout, thinking that was the con.
Steam's double-edged swords gives exposure, sure, but for niche titles and MMR can be a bad thing because most people, reviewers, don't bother getting over the initial learning curve. It's been cool to see that Pantheon's still at like 81.3, 81 point. Where are they at? Last time this was updated. But again, our hope is that, you know, everybody's, a lot of the questions are like, hey, it's such a small scene. Are you guys going to cannibalize each other? Blah, blah, blah. No, 81.4 is their approval rating. They've sold over 100,000 units on Steam, according to the website I look at. I don't know. It may or may not be accurate information. If it's inaccurate, and you are at VR and want to tell us the accurate numbers, I'm always down. See? So, and then, you know, our hope is that if it is such a small world, then people will hear about us. And the thing is, we don't need everybody to log in day one, guys.
Yes, I can.
We'd
Where'd
prefer
everybody
everybody not log in day one. Yep. Foolish one. We definitely follow EG7's updates. It's cool that they're publicly traded, so they put out some good information.
BlueCon, I thought they were high 30s.
Dude,
yeah,
I
don't
forgot
know.
this place was even over here. Yeah, thanks for running over here. There's nothing over here.
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
I'm not
There's a
really
good
sure what
view over
level.
here. You'll be able to watch ships go by
We
and
are
stuff.
40. We're 44, so it kind of makes sense that they would be
I
a blue con. They're
completely
probably
forgot this place was
on
over
the
here.
lower end of the blue.
I mean, it's a great view. There's a random giant down there for some reason. Hey, so it's definitely a good place to put something. It's just I forgot this tunnel was. There's so much in this zone. There's so many tunnels and room areas and camps and shit. Like, wow. I think you're on track now, Nick. Like, oh, dude, I totally forgot. Oh, are you heading up to? No, I think you're heading towards the. Yeah, you should. If you keep going this way, you'll eventually get to the. Yeah, so there should be some.
Here's some rats.
There we go. I'm not sure why this torch is in the ground now, but I'm sure it gets rain or something.
We kill some of those taskmasters.
These guys are just getting mauled.
Get a revenge on them from the last stream.
The new team members, the new animator that I mentioned earlier in the stream, has actually been working on the Ratman. There you go. Say hi to AutoKey. Did Lich charm the Drake? Yes. It looks like it. I think that was him? Was that you, Lich? I don't know if his pet's gonna actually path across this properly. There have been some issues with pets pathing across this bridge.
All the pets are running around the other side of the
Like
zone
that
now.
everybody's waiting to see if it happens. Use / pet summon if it gets stuck. There you go. Love the textures you got there, guys. Oh, these are the new ones that consider this zone untextured still. As much as it looks like this is the final texture, don't be fooled. Oh shit. Okay. That was not intended. Can I get back up from here? You're being facetious. No. No. Really? At first, actually, I thought you were not being facetious, and then I looked around and was like, he's being
No loot. None of this stuff is itemized. Probably shit experience too. Why are we even here? Bunch of ghouls up there.
We're going super retro, old school, referential. As you progress through the map, it becomes more and more of just like an old blue and white D&D map from the module. Little blue and white grid. In-game is a hard graphics. It's like the Benjamin Button of video games. The final levels of just punch cards mailed to your account. See you, Darius. All right, guys, we're coming up on the 4-hour mark for the stream, and it's 11.
Gotta run in a minute. It's good to see you all. Take care. All right, Scruffy, thanks for hanging out, man.
We'll probably
Appreciate it.
wind down relatively soon-ish, probably, maybe. Oh no. I'm stuck in the 5th dimension. Well, that was not effective.
Oh, we got Felix. We aggroed Felix.
Aluki said, Eva Lands, a really neat RPG, actually does that. Starts in retro style, evolves in stone modern art. Play styles, and level up. That actually sounds really cool. So we'll let these guys kill a little bit more, and then I will, wrap it up. I'm checking out the thing. When did we start playing? I think it was like 9 p.m. my time. 9:30-ish my time. So I tell you what. I'm gonna hand it over. Well, I'm not gonna hand it over to anybody because I mean it's not like I had a hand on it in the first place. What I may do is I may ramp up the stream while these guys then wrap up separately. But yeah, I think that'll work. Because Nick's been running around and he can continue to do that. But I'll stay on a few more minutes. You know what? It's only 11:30. I'll stay on for a few more minutes, see where they go, but then sometime soon I'll probably wrap up. Because I just feel bad if like you're watching the VOD or whatever and you didn't get a chance to see something cool and miss it. I feel a little bit bad, but I have to stay here and run. Yeah, no worries. No rush either. Like I said, I'll sit here for a little bit, but if you want to keep going, that's fine as well. I was just looking, I was like, yeah, it's already 11:30. I might as well push on for a little bit more.
You crushed the guard for 160. I'm a beast with this mace.
Kraken does look cool. A lot of these guys do. These Saturday streams have been real nice. Yeah, it's cool. Well, you know, we'll do them from time to time. It's nice every once in a while if we've got something going on Friday where my wife and I can do that and then just swap it over to today. But ugh. What is this area we're wandering through? It is Fallen Pass. We're on the eastern edge of Fallen Pass. There's a ruined fortification over here. It's a fortress that used to overlook the sea here to the east. If it helps you perspective-wise, there's the spooky green Fallen Watch there. So Night Harbor is
Oh, he died instantly.
Let me go see if a named is up. Nope, placeholder. I think I put a locked door in here. You like seeing undead mixed with regular mobs makes visiting a bit harder. I remember back in Chardock when we revamped it, I had a mix. I added in the sniffer dogs, the Chadakai sniffers, along with the undead that were in there. So
what we got here?
Kind of made it a. Oh shit!
Oh, they died.
Yeah, Richwaters and I redid Chardock from 1.0 to 2.0. We did it over a weekend. Oh, that's so fun. I love jumping into our water. Oh, and it's getting dark. Spooky. Yeah, Smed asked us if we could like revamp the zone over a weekend. We probably can. So Rich and I hopped in there. And
This one's gonna cast some stuff. Need to interrupt.
No, he asked for his zone.
Or
I
not.
don't think he asked for his zone. I don't think he would have guessed Chardock. It was just one of the zones that we wanted to redo because we thought it was like underappreciated and like Rich and I talked about zones and we're just like, man, it's structurally a really cool zone. What if we just made the content better and Rich focused on the itemization. And I focused on the base pop and stuff like that. Making sure we didn't break any quests. I think we added in a couple of new quests. Wish there was a way to go to both new and old versions of some old zones without doing instancing. There is. You just spin up two zones with don't instance them, just spin them up, I guess. Maybe have different criteria for entering them. I was just talking to Nick about a zone that in our game that I think it'd be really cool if it had 3 potential states. And depending on how you entered the zone.
At least we were
entered in one of
pretty
three states,
strong,
but all three states
pretty heavy on the healing
parallel, so in theory,
side of things. So
people
no
could be
one.
in all three states.
The only time we died was when we got ambushed
so
by
like
all those high level
what if
ones.
you know, if you're using like your Seb key or whatever, but there are 3 Seb keys and 3 versions of Seb. Would they see each other? No, because they're in different places. I mean, they're in the same place, but they're in different places, right? And when I say it like that, it probably doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I swear it does. Like, what if you were here normally, but then if you take the peyote, then you're in the spirit world? And then you'd be like, did you see the size of that chicken? Hey, see you, Nicodemus. You really should take it easy, sir. If you're sick like that, you need to rest up, buddy.
Oh, Nick Rogue's about to die. Well, he's immune, I guess.
I think you could do a time travel too. Go back to past version of the zone. You're holding a certain island. Yep. And there's nothing stopping people from doing the same. It's true. Ugh. Elder Scrolls has a pretty cool thing with different paintings that they can enter, and it allows for some crazy zones that can just become a painting. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, it's just stuff like that, right? You know, there's all sorts of.
What is
ways
happening?
to justify it.
Nick is just
What do you
killing
think he's doing?
everything.
Oh my gosh, so many effects going off. We'll have to put some options in to help us control some of that. And let you control some of that as well. Like me not spamming dragon AoEs? Okay, that's what's going on. I just looked over and I was just like, I don't know, maybe it's just, maybe things are popping off. Okay, good. It's like, holy shit. Good. Good. That's reassuring. Because I was like, I don't think I've seen 2 groups make that quite that much. Okay. Good. Thank you, Nick, for clarifying. Did you guys wrap up? Is that what was going on? I was hoping you'd run into one of the named. You killed Felix earlier. Did he have anything cool?
How'd you get in there?
Dude, all placeholders. There's Seamus. I don't know why your messages wouldn't show on the ticker, to be honest with you. No, you're not doing anything wrong. Just weird ass ticker. Have you tried logging out and back in again? That seems to fix chat. It's just something we found on the internet. Oh, now they're putting themselves in cages. Alright, so it looks like they wrapped up, which, hey, if that's the case, I want to thank everybody that had the opportunity to get in and play tonight for playing. Hopefully you had fun. I have no idea what just happened. Maybe I got summoned. Maybe my machine just died. Nope, not my machine. So maybe my client. Whoa, that's interesting. Perfect timing. You locked up too. Oh, interesting. Maybe we broke something. Nope, we got summoned.
All right, see you, Fielder. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Hey, but thank you very much for participating, you guys. Yeah, like people said, if you had a good time, feel free to discuss it on Discord and, you know, brag that you won the raffle. Those of you that didn't get a chance to play tonight, hopefully you'll have a turn in the future, as we mentioned at the beginning of the stream.
I assume we're getting sent
Even
back
if you
to
win a
town,
raffle, you can always participate in another raffle, but you know, be kind, let some other folks win every once in a while. Where else was I going with it? Yeah, those of you that are new here, be sure to check out our Discord. We've got a pretty chill Discord. You can join our mailing list. You can watch all of our. Yeah, there was a raffle about like an hour into the stream or something like that. Wound up doing a raffle. We needed 8 bodies. I think we wound up with 10 bodies. We did a raffle here using the handy raffle thing that Ali made. And then folks just came in and played with us on our development server. And so, yeah, Lasava, keep trying. We don't know when the next playtest will be, but we're really excited to be able to get one going. So we'll keep working on all the stuff that we've got kind of in progress at the moment. And then we'll try to get all of you in here. Keep an eye out for playtests. If you're in our Discord, it should be kind of hard to miss. But if you're in our Discord and on our mailing list, then once we know when we're going to have the next playtest, we'll put the info out. What else is there? Yeah, so we're not going to do this every stream, but we'll do the, you know, when we can. So we just had one of these a week or two ago, so it's not like, you know, there'll be huge waits. So we just figured it'd be something fun for us to do. We like being able to, it's actually helpful for us to get a couple groups in and see some stuff. And so this is a very sort of clean way to do it. So RMS Racing, thanks for the follow. Guys, I'm going to wrap up for tonight then. If you're new here,
all right,
say goodbye to folks.
So that's the end of that. I'll be wrap up here as well on my end. And
Wednesday.
I want to go get
Friday.
some food. I'm kind of hungry.
Good here. Take care.
I need to go through the list of things I need to fix
I guess,
based on this
when the time comes
test.
for you, if you're over in the U.S. Fuller, Thanks for hanging out with us, Matthias.
Whatever
Good night,
cloth they're
and
wearing.
Congrats again, Lich. Same for you,
Needs to
buddy.
get looked at as well.
Chat Solo, take care. Foolish one. Have a good one. Dan Leon, you're very welcome. Corvid, see ya.
Which is
See ya, Auto Key.
Linen, I think.
Solaris. Mustang Spy. Hey, buddy. See ya, Thadvik, Eric, Draxus. Hey, you're very welcome. Thanks for being here. Fish Guts. Glad we got it figured out for you. See ya, Viro. See ya, my friend Justin Beard. Chili Sauce. Zeraki. Good night, Maze. Show
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button here,
and
and I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully, I'll be able to get back into the swing of things, and
Congrats
won't
again.
be like another
I hope you
month
had
or something
fun.
until the next stream.
Tallywhacker.
I got some
Tallywhacker,
art stuff to
tallywhacker.
do, so
Say it 3
probably do an art
times and,
stream
like,
in the not too
Beetlejuice, you appeared.
distant
and
future
you
here, next
you
week or
came in here.
something like that. Maybe
and
tomorrow
hit
or
follow
whatever
and
it is.
immediately
But
won
yeah,
the raffle.
until then, thanks for hanging out, and
Don't
forward
worry,
to seeing you
Maze.
guys
We're
next
not going
time.
to try to get rid of you. All right, guys. If that's it, then I'm going to wrap up for tonight. Everybody have a wonderful Sunday. And then I'll see you on Wednesday. Cool. All right. I'm going to go climb in bed. The sooner I go to sleep, the sooner I can wake up to some wonderful coffee. And